Alright, අයුබෝවන් ඔයාලගේ ෆේවරිට් මිටියුන කා channel එක Drive Sri Lanka වෙතින් මම සද්දවි Drive Sri Lanka වෙතින් ඔයාලට තවත් දකින්න ලැබෙන්නේ නැති ජාතිය Subaru එකක් modified Subaru එකක් අරන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. අපි first generation Subarus ගැන කතා කරා, second generation ගැන කතා කරා, ඊට පස්සේ rally spec, drag spec, safari build මේ වගේ ගොඩක් Subarus ගැන කතා කරා. නමුත් අද අරන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ special Subaru එකක්. මේක ගොඩක් දෙනා හිතන්නේ normal luxury sports sedan එකක් කියලා. මම කියන්නේ ඒක එහෙම නෙමෙයි කියලා. නමුත් මේකෙන් ගැන දැනගන්න තියෙන කරුණු ටිකක් වැඩි. මම ඒ කරුණු ගැන අද පැහැදිලි කරනවා. ගොඩක් දෙනා STI 12s ගැන නොදැන හිටපු දෙයක් අද Drive Sri Lanka එකෙන් ඔයාලට ලබා දෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒත් එක්කම මේකත් rally glories ගොඩක් තියෙන. ඊට පස්සේ එතනින් ගියාට පස්සේ තව wins තියෙන record attempt car එකක්. ඇමරිකා rally championship එක අවුරුදු 5ක් පුරාවට එක දිගට 2017 ඉඳලා 17 18 19 20 21 මේ අවුරුදු 5 පුරාවටම consecutive wins ගන්න මෙන්න මේ platform එකේ car එකකට පුළුවන් වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි මං කිව්වේ ඔයාලා හිතනවට වඩා ගොඩක් back story එකක් තියෙන car එකක් මේක. ඔයාලා දන්නවා Isle of Man සාමාන්‍යයෙන් car වලින් අතර ප්‍රසිද්ධ race එකක්. මේක තමයි one of the most dangerous races and one of the most fastest races කියලා හඳුන්වන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් Isle of Man එකේ record එක තියෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ platform එකේ දුවන Subaru එකකට. Mark Higgins, British rally car driver Mark Higgins තමයි මේ record එකට හිමිකම් කියන්නේ. ඉතින් මෙයාගේ average speed එක තමයි 180 km/h. ඊට පස්සේ එතනින් ගියාට පස්සේ maximum speed එක ගත්තට පස්සේ 260 km/h රෙකෝඩ් එක තියලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක තාම බ්‍රේක් කරලා නැහැ. එතනින් ගියාට පස්සේ ජිම්කානා ඉවෙන්ට්ස් ගැන කතා කරද්දී ඔයාලා හැමෝම දන්නවා ජිම්කානා ඉවෙන්ට්ස් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා. ඉතින් මේ ජාතිය මේ platform එකේ Subaru එකක් තමයි ජිම්කානා ඉවෙන්ට් එකේ last episodes වල තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මේකත් ඇවිල්ලා Travis Pastrana කියලා ගොඩක් famous stunt and rally driver කෙනෙක් තමයි drive කරන්නේ. මෙන්න මේ හේතුව හින්දා තමයි කිව්වේ මම මේක luxury sports sedan එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඔයාලා හිතනවට වඩා දෙයක් මේ කායක ලෝකෙට කරලා තියෙනවා කියලා. right ඉතින් මේ STI 12 එක Drive Sri Lanka එක්ක ඔයාලට ගෙනල්ලා දීපු guest ඉන්නවා. අද guest අපි හම්බෙලා බලමු කවුද කියලා. Zaakir Wahab, thanks for having Drive Sri Lanka with you.
Pleasure මචං.
දන්නේ නැති කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. අපි race vlog එකකුත් කරා. ඉතින් මේ ඉන්නේ SLH Honda EG6 එක 1600 yeah
1500 both
1500 and 1600 අපේ race car driver bullion exchange එකේ Honda EG6. Tell us about this beautiful baby bro. What is the piece you have here today?
So we have a STI 12 2015 model. So stock එකක් වගේ දැක්කට even though the appearance looks stock, it's quite a sleeper. Yeah,
quite a sleeper. You will experience that in a bit, right? So we are going to talk about the exterior setup as usual. What are the mods has been done to the exterior?
Exterior wise, it's pretty stock. You know, it's got the factory body kit, it's got the factory skirts. The canards are aftermarket though, and we've got a small duct here. Done on the fog light section for the oil
මේක
cooler.
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් වෙන stock STIs වල බලා ගන්න හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේ duct එක ඇවිල්ලා කෙලින්ම for the oil cooler, right?
Oil cooler. We are running on the HKS suspension on this one, which was specifically designed by HKS for this model. මේ model එකටම Japanese rally legend Toshi Arai යා HKS එක එකතු වෙලා මේ suspension එක හැදුවා. මේ model එක comfort and handling දෙකම. දැන් මට හරිම important මේක comfortable වෙන්න ඕනේ. You should be able to drive it on a daily basis.
The skirts?
These are all factory standard.
Factory stock stuff.
Of course, the exhaust is aftermarket. We've got a Perrin exhaust එකක් තියෙනවා. Sasha from Vapor, he did a fantastic job with the exhaust manifold and the downpipe, and then it fits into a Perrin cat pack. And then we have the diffuser here.
Carbon fiber. Bro, there is another option when you buy the STI from like the standard STI. You get the option to choose this from, right?
So you either get this carbon fiber option or just a standard one that looks like a silver color. So obviously the carbon fiber one on that.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you about is normally the stock side mirrors are like stock color of the body.
Yeah, actually a very good question. You see, because this comes as a full option that when you lock the car it automatically closes, is why it comes silver. Then සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේක body color එකේ තියෙනවා නම් ඒක කියන්නේ මේකේ full option නෙවෙයි. ඒක manually වහන්න ඕනේ. This one you don't have to, so you just switch it off and it closes by itself. Yeah.
Right. එච්චර තමයි outer appearance එකෙන් car එකේ ගන්න තියෙන්නේ. Pretty much it's a sleeper car.
Yes, these are all factory fitted carbon fiber bits. You know, it's optional. You can select with this with or without when it comes from Japan. And so the only thing that has changed interior wise is the ultra suede steering wheel with the gauges, obviously, to monitor.
This
the
is
car's
Alcantara,
performance.
is it?
That's Alcantara, yes.
And what about the gauges?
Okay, so we've got a couple of gauges mainly to monitor the car's performance and make sure it's healthy. Isalama මෙතන එක තමයි stock gauge එක. Stock checking digital boost gauge එකක් එනවා.
හරි.
ඒකත් එක්ක then you have the different options. You get it shows you the fuel efficiency and it shows you the four-wheel drive steering system when you turn the vehicle. Steering, you know, it shows you how traction control works. Then you get a whole lot of other features. තව එකක් මේකේ තියෙනවා, you can set reminders for when birthdays and anniversaries. ඒක හරි important. Important. Make Subaru එක ඔයාට the Subaru wants you to keep this Subaru. So make sure you remember the birthdays and anniversaries.
I think you guys have seen this from GTR R34s. Similar, quite similar. Something similar,
yes. These gauges that I fitted aftermarket make a exhaust gas temperature gauge එකක්. ඒක කියන්නේ දැන් ඇන්ටිලයික් පාවිච්චි කරනකොට heat එක ගොඩක් වැඩි වෙනවා manifold එකේ up pipe එකේ. So this one, it monitors the heat to make sure that, you know, you don't run it too hot, because then a lot of stuff can go wrong.
Right. And what are
so
these
then
two?
This is just pretty standard. ඔක්කොමලා මේක දන්නවා ඇති. මේක තමයි AFR gauge එක. White band නැත්නම් white fuel ratio නැත්නම් white band කියලා කියනවා. Monitors whether you are running rich or lean. ඒක තමයි store performance water met gauge එක. From this you control the water met and how it injects and whether you switch it on and off. Make a can gauge එකක් for, because I'm running an Entron ECU. Making ඔක්කොම ECU පෙන්වන දේවල් පේනවා. Then you can monitor the coolant, that is the water temp. Then you can see this is also another the boost on that. Then the RPM, and you can set it up exactly how you want to what parameters ECU එකේ පෙන්වනම දේ මෙතන පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් මේ gauge එක.
Readouts ටික ගන්න පුළුවන්.
And then you have the boost gauge. දැන් ඔක්කොමලා අහනවා මගෙන් standard boost gauge එකක් තියෙනවා, ඇයි වැඩිපුර එකක් දුවන්නේ?
අන්න ඒකට අපිටත් උත්තරයක් දෙන්නයි.
දැන් standard boost එක දුවන්නේ maximum 1.6. දැන් මෙතන බැලුවම peak එක 1.6 පෙන්වන්නේ. නමුත් මේක tune කරලා තියෙන්නේ 1.9 bar වලට. 1.9 to 2 bar.
1.9 to 2 bar.
ඉතින් ඒක පෙන්වන්න නැති නිසා තමයි මේ Garrett aftermarket boost gauge එකක් තියෙන්නේ ඒ boost ratio එක පෙන්වන්න.
And do you want to talk about this flying gears over here?
Yes. So this is also a keypad system. So where you have a couple of options. Make a NOS නෙවෙයි. Make a flat foot shifting එකට දාලා තියෙන
icon එක NOS.
icon එක NOS වගේ යන්න පුළුවන්. මේක launch control එක දන්නවා, anti lag එක ඒගොල්ලන් උකෝ දන්නවා. race mode කියන්නේ rolling boost එක, rolling anti lag. මේක log record කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ video record නෙවෙයි. මේකේ engine කොහොමද perform වෙන්නේ කියලා record කරලා ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවනේ tune ඔයගේ tune එකට map එකක් යවන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් එයා ඒක බලලා adjustments කරන්න පුළුවන්. speed limiter එකක් වගේ, cruise control වගේ. මේක engine fan එක කලින් දාන්න ඕන නම් මේක water spray, radiator එකට water spray. front mount එකක් fit කරන නිසා ඒක radiator එක block වෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් stock විදියට water spray අවශ්‍ය නැහැ radiator එකට. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් intercooler ට ඕනේ. නමුත් මේක front mount එක තියෙන නිසා radiator block වෙන නිසා ඒ cooling එක මදි. ඒක තමයි radiator එකට fit කරලා තියෙන්නේ.
Right. වෙන අපි performance cars වලට ගෙනල්ලා දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒවයි කෙලින්ම intercooler water spray එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් නමුත් මේකේ තියෙන්නේ radiator එකට මොකද intercooler එකෙන් radiator පොඩ්ඩක් block කරලා තියෙන ඉඳ radiator cool කරන්න තමයි වෙනම අපි water lines දීලා තියෙනවා කිව්වේ.
If you see here, this is the different. Now this is all the map system is on here.
Okay.
So you get intelligent. Then make a map කරලා තියෙන්නේ on the intelligent mode. You can run even 93 octane.
93 octane.
Yeah. So you reduce the boost, you reduce the ignition timing, and it's like a very safe map.
Okay.
Then on sports mode, it's like medium. You know, so your medium means this is tuned to about 420 horsepower on the medium mode, and you get the full 550 horsepower on the sports shaft.
550
horsepower.
Bro, I think
so that is 550 approximately. We got about 470 wheel horsepower on the dyno, which translates to about 550.
I'm gonna upload some dyno specification. It's fine with you, right?
That's fine. That's fine.
So this is running on 500 horsepower WHP.
Yeah. So that is 550 horsepower on the full boost. So obviously you don't run it on full boost all the time. So that's why you have 3 different maps. So ekata
Switch කරගන්න.
suit කරන විදියට ඒ environment එකට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්.
And this is your daily as well, right?
This is my daily. The wife and kids ඔක්කොම මේ කියන්නේ.
And the diff control.
Then you have the diff control, you know, from the STI 5, 6, 7, 8 all have different versions of this diff control, but I mean same thing, just different buttons. And then you have, this is also another, the LED screen there, and on this you can switch, you know, you can go to settings here, and then you can like have a rev limiter, rev alarm speed, you know, rev buzzers, so sort of like a shift gauge to tell you when to shift.
You know, the color combination is black and blue. The STI 12 has the black and
yes, so these ones, the standard versions came black and red interior. So you have the red leather with the black Alcantara.
Right, that's pretty much about the interior section. So let's see what's inside. Holy moly! Ta-da! Yes,
So
tell us about the engine build.
The main thing you see is that the turbo is here, right? Whereas in the normal Subaru, the turbo should be located way back there.
You can't see it from.
You can't see it. You don't know. So
it's
this
not
is
visible.
called මේක තමයි කියන්නේ rotated turbo system එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ turbo එක rotate කරලා උඩ හරිය mount කරනවා. So couple of benefits මේක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කරන්නේ ලොකු turbo fit කරන්න ඕනේ නම් ඒක fit කරලා ඒ piping එකත් less restrictive විදියට මේ හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. So this one is a Garrett turbo, one of their latest series. It's called the Garrett G series, a G25 turbo.
Okay.
Which even though it looks small, it has the same performance of the larger turbos out there.
And what about the radiator? Does the normal radiator suit the
No,
turbo?
no, definitely not. Yeah, you need a better cooling performance. So this I'm running a Koyo Red radiator, which I mean back
Okay, it
then.
says Koyorad.
Then we've got, you know, the aftermarket, the fueling system here. You've got a air oil separator there.
Okay.
Then of course the suspension that we spoke about. Then you all must be wondering what is this wrapped up here now. Here what we have wrapped up there, is the clutch and the brake pump. So that because the turbo is located here, there's a lot of heat. Heat එක වැඩි නිසා සමහර විට clutch pump එකයි නැත්නම් brake එක නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒකට wrap කරලා තියෙන්නේ to keep the heat out.
And what about the carbon bits here and there?
Yeah, so these are these are the inside the engine bay trims, you know, more aesthetic just for the look.
But it looks very sleek on this, bro, to be honest. Intercooler එකට piping කරලා තියෙනවා කිව්වේ Weber.
Yeah, so Sasha, as usual, fantastic job by him. He did the whole front mount kit and the exhaust manifold like I told earlier. And අනිත් එක මේක aftermarket fuel system එකක් දුවන. I think මේ power එකට fuel එකත් match වෙන්න ඕනේ. මේක is running the forged piston kit and the capacity is increased to 2.1 liter.
2.1 liter.
ඒකේ benefit එක තියෙන්නේ improve torque. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 2 liter engine එකේ ලොකු turbo එකක් දානකොට ඒ torque එක චුට්ටක් අඩු වෙලා එන්නේ. ඒ turbo එක spool වෙනකන්. නමුත් stroke කරනකොට capacity increase කරනකොට ඒ torque gap එක චුට්ටක් අඩු කරනවා.
So what sort of drivetrain are you running for this power, Zaakir?
So the STI 6-speed transmission is very strong. So it's all stock gearbox, stock axles, stock drive shaft, everything. But I am running an aftermarket clutch, of course. So it's a twin plate clutch, and I particularly selected this brand and this type of clutch to make sure it's comfortable. You know that it's not a very hard, it's not a stiff clutch. No problem, you can even drive it in traffic.
That's what, when you're inside, you don't feel it, right? Other aftermarket like twin plate clutches, they make that noise, but I didn't hear
exactly.
it
The
in
whole
this.
purpose එක තිබ්බේ drive කරන්න හැමදාම drive කරන්න පුළුවන් වාහනයක්. Daily drive with the family, no problem. The exhaust, it comes from down, you know, because the Subaru exhaust manifold is different. So that's also wrapped to make sure that it's all about heat. You know, the best way to keep the heat in and keep the heat out. Yeah.
Alright, so that's pretty much about the engine bay as well, right?
Yeah, awesome.
Alright, let's go for a spin, give them the best experience we can
Do that. So the advice that gave us was, you know, when racing, you make sure you enjoy yourself first. It's not about winning trophies, it's not about winning races, it's not about beating the other person. It's about pure enjoyment in racing. And also, you know, for the 3 brothers, myself and my 2 brothers, he made sure that we never race in the same category, you know.
Same category.
Yeah, so probably there's a bit of wisdom behind that too.
But what's the advice for the young car enthusiasts or young car generation? What's your advice for them?
My advice is keep dreaming, keep believing. I mean, to have motorsports and cars as a passion is a gift. You know, it's something different. It's something that non-car people wouldn't understand. Then සමහර අය කට්ටිය කියනවා ඇයි මේ කාර් එක එච්චර වියදම් කරන්නේ කොච්චර පෙට්‍රල් කරන්නේ අයියෝ ඒක වැඩක් නෑනේ. But you know, it's not about that. It's about everyone says, you know, it's not about the miles per gallon. It's about the miles per gallon.
It's about the personality. The car says it all, right?
Exactly. It's about doing what you love. I mean, ඔයා car කෙනෙක් නැත්නම් no problem. ඔයා ආස දෙයක් කරන්න. And the thing is, car enthusiast වුණොත් මේක එක්ක ගොඩක් responsibility එනවා. Responsibility on the road. ඔයා drive කරන විදිය, ඔයා හැසිරෙන විදිය. Just because you have a fast car doesn't mean you put other people's life in danger. You know, you should always be calculated. You know, and if you really want to drive really fast, then take it to a track and go. You know, or
there are alternative options that could be used. So you can't have a fast car and be irresponsible. This is a really good piece of advice. I admire that. Who is this? This is Wataro. He'll just
so rolling anti-lag සාමාන්‍ය turbo වාහනය වල turbo එක spool වෙනකන් පොඩි lag එකක් තියෙනවා. So to overcome that lag, rolling anti-lag is when you press the button, it's basically anti-lag while you're moving. So you put your foot on the accelerator, you press the rolling anti-lag and it builds up boost while you're traveling, and then you let go of the button and then you have full boost.